Hola, ¿qué tal mis estudiantes? ¿Cómo están? All right, so it's Profe Loera again, and I would like to walk you through the layout of our virtual course. So if you look here, we land automatically on the announcements page, and the announcements page is where only the most vital information will be posted. But if you follow over here onto the left-hand side of your screen, what you'll notice is that our course is divided into 4 different areas here, your user menu. Now, here at the top, this is for information purposes. Only the most basic information is posted here, such as announcements. You're welcome. Start here. This is where you would go for your first day. We have course descriptions, a little bit of information about me, and a little bit of information about your classmates. The next section is your course calendar, which has color coding available for when assignments are due, but because this was filmed late June, there's nothing there. We have Spanish 2, Spanish 3-4, Spanish 5, and AP Spanish Literature here on the left-hand side. And then below that, this is where all of the tools that we will use to interact with each other are available in this third section. So if we were to have an online class, you would go to online meetings, and Blackboard Collaborate Ultra is basically a streaming service for teachers. And so if we were going to have a class, it would be available here. And you would simply click on it and log in. We also have our discussion boards here. We have groups for when we have group assignments or projects, and then an email. So if you should need to get in touch with me at any moment, you can click on email and click all instructor users, and I will receive that email. Here below, this is a personal area for you. If you are highly organized, you can create tasks for yourself to complete. We have a weekly journal entry that you can write that is private. And then this is also where you can see your grades for the assignments that you've turned in currently. Okay, so now that we have a good overview of what these menu items are, let's take a look at the actual content here. So I'm going to click on Spanish 2. Okay. So inside Spanish 2, because I teach so many different levels, and if you're on a mobile device, it would be easy to click into the wrong class. There's a banner here that tells you what class you're in. I just thought that would be an extra touch to help you keep yourself visually oriented, I suppose. Okay. So moving forward, we have folders here, and each folder has files in it. And so usually there's a description that tells you what you'll find inside of each folder. For example, we have our course overview, which has our syllabus, remind, sign up, supply list, and a couple of other things that that info nerds like me like to have at the beginning of a new class. And so we also have workbook PDFs. For those of you that do not know what a PDF is, it's basically just a digital file of a piece of paper. That's it. Okay. Now here, your course is divided into 9 weeks, and you'll see that each 9 weeks, right, has a cover on the folder. And it tells you the date that the 9 weeks begins and the date that the 9 weeks ends, and any important information that might affect our teaching for that particular 9 weeks. So if we click into the first 9 weeks, you'll see here that each folder talks about a specific week. And it tells you what it is that we're going to be doing that week. And so whenever you are ready to click into a week, what we have done is we have designed a week's worth of work inside of one folder. And so I'm going to click on Spanish 5 for this one. Not that you will have to, but so let's talk about learning modules. So here we are, our first week, Blackboard and virtual course orientation. So if you click here, there's usually a short video here that tells you what our objectives are this week and walks you through the different assignments. But if you look, this week's learning modules, if you click, this tells you by day what it is that you're going to be expected to do all the way through Friday. And so if we click on Monday, let's click on Monday. Okay. If we had a Blackboard Collaborate session that day, there will be a link or the actual video here that will tell you what we went over during our virtual class. If you navigate to the right, any instructions that you need, any overview will be here as well. Any materials that we need to review in order to participate in activities as part of this learning module is here. And then if we click, we have a video that walks us through what digital citizenship is. You'll be able to watch it. And then all of those resources are so that you can participate in this one activity. Okay. And usually you'll read your directions here. And if there's any ancillary resource that I would like you to refer to, it's here. And then because this is a link to something else, do you see this option where it says click to launch? If you click that, it will take you to our discussion board. So it says forum, that means discussion board. Forum, Spanish 5 digital citizenship discussion. And so in order to make your post, you would simply create thread. And it gives you your questions that I would like for you to answer, or the topic that I'd like for you to talk about. And then you would make your post. You would answer them here and then click submit. Now, what happens if you're not quite ready to submit? If you want to go away and think about it, you can save it as a draft, which is a phenomenal option. But once you hit submit, it is good to go. All right. Well, I hope that this overview of our virtual course layout has been useful. I hope you learned something new, and I can't wait for us to get started. Adiós, mis estudiantes. Nos vemos.